What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and before you get to our video, we wanted to let you know about our Milestone Giveaway for 1,000 subscribers. That's right. We are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, and if we do, we're giving away a pretty sweet slab. What are we giving away, Nate?
We are giving away an Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4. This is the first appearance of Silk, the original Sin tie-in. I'm sure everybody is familiar with this book. This is a CBCS 9.8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
big boy.
This book is much hotter than it was when we first bought it for the show.
Yep, that's true.
You insist on still giving it away, and I'm very happy to do it.
You can tell that he is not. But anyway, we are giving this away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Kick-ass, key issue, first appearance of Silk, is someone's going to win this book. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to the video, shall we? Hey, Nate, I got a comic book fact for you.
What's that?
You ready to believe it or not?
God, I probably won't believe it, but okay.
Okay, so in the original Superman comic, which I believe is Action Comics, yes?
Mm-hmm.
In the original Action Comics, Superman never flew. He actually only could leap very high and then come back down. Right?
Okay.
It wasn't until the cartoon or animated series in the 1940s where the animators were so concerned about drawing him landing, the knee movements of the knee, like landing on his, with his knees bending, that they were like, you know what, fuck it. He's going to fly now.
He flies now.
So basically animation, TV gave us flying Superman. Isn't that crazy?
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Random fact.
Wonder what TV's going to give us now.
Smell-o-vision.
Ew, I don't want that.
What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and we've got another new comic book day video for you for the week of October 13th.
13th. Yep.
Yeah. I had to look at the thing and do the thing.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, this is probably the lightest week we've ever had in the existence of Two Fat Guys Pull Us.
Look at this week.
Look at that thing. That's you can get a paper cut.
I added a book too.
Yeah. So we have what, 12 books?
I think if you overlap 12 books.
Okay. So it is extremely lean. It's the Beyond Meat of hauls. It's not even made of beef. So, let's just let's get into it. So, we're going to kick it off with X-Men issue number 4 from Gary Jerry Duggan. Great Pepe Larraz cover. Got to get the PP, but Peña.
Do you see how furrowed I am right now?
I understand. Pissed. Listen, I get it. So, Pepe Larraz is not in the internal of this book. He's not in the internal for the next book, but then he will be back for issue 6.
Mm-hmm.
I was afraid this was going to happen, and I think the reason I believe this is happening is because Pepe is so good.
Mm-hmm.
He's so good, and he's so detail-oriented that it takes time. It takes time to do what he does. I understand that sounds like an excuse, but I'm just saying...
I want him to be the best, and the best means he can keep up.
Well, I'm sorry. That's just not going to happen. That being said, looking at the internals, I'm not that disappointed. I was really afraid because I was like, I don't even know who this Peña is. I don't know. And I looked at the insides, and I'm telling you, it's the best Pepe Larraz impersonation, yeah, of Pepe. I mean, it's not bad. It actually looks really good, and I'm not trying to sugarcoat it, because I'm trying to keep hold of my X-Men book, my main X book line. I think if it was bad, I'd say it. If this was a Justice League situation where, the artwork wasn't good, I'd say something about it. But I think
it's also okay that you aren't going to say anything bad about it, because I'll say I'm fucking pissed, this feels like the straw that broke the camel's back for me on the entire X line.
Okay.
I'm just over it. I'm over the inconsistency. I'm over the random fumble to the finish line of this whole era. I feel like I was the dummy that got into comics at the wrong time on X books and just dove in head first, and everyone was like, dude, you haven't been around, you don't know. And I was like, shut up, no. I know what I trusted the Hickman era. And then we're literally crawling, where the guy whose legs won't even get up to get to the finish line.
Okay, hold on. I understand all the frustration with the X line, but I don't think it's fair. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to work it out. Okay. I don't think it's fair to Gary Jerry and Pepe and Pena. I get it. I get the frustration, but we've been in the collecting or reading of comics now for over a year, more than over a year, and we've realized that unfortunately, outside of someone's baby project that isn't an Image or Boom or independent book, unfortunately, this is a industry standard. You know what I'm saying? Like, it first popped up for us for what in at DC. Right, and then it kind of creeped into X-Force, and then it kind of creeped into some other books, and we're like, what the hell's going on? It just seems like because of the pacing of books and how, I don't know how to say it properly. I just think... Yeah,
I personally don't buy it because there are artists that were literally turning out books every 2 weeks. Mark Silvestri in the 80s was doing Uncanny X-Men every 2 weeks, and he was doing all that shit by hand with pencil and paper without any digital help whatsoever. And now, obviously, you can't compare the two art. Like, Pepe's is a lot better. But, I mean, at this point, then chill the fuck out on your details. Like, get your book done. Marcus Toe is 26 issues into Excalibur, hasn't missed a beat. And he's been smacking that ass all in the art. So I don't want to hear it. I'm serious. I don't want to hear it.
Could you do it?
I do it at my job. I'm asked to produce a beer every single week, and I do it. So yeah, absolutely I can.
Okay. All right. Fine. Well, that's that was a good chunk of our show. Let's get on to the next X book.
After that, we have X-Force 24.
Hold on. Wait. I'm not done. Hold on. No. I'm not done. Oh. Okay, we went on a rant, but hold on. I'm looking forward to this book, though.
To cut this.
No. We're going to come right back to it. I am looking forward to this book, though, because hold on. Don't shake your head. Look, the humans are on track to figuring out Resurrection Protocol. I think that's a big deal, and I think I looked in here. Nightmare is one of the main villains in this book. We're getting some Dream State here. I think that's kind of cool. We're getting some Jean Grey here.
I bet you the humans almost figuring out Resurrection Protocol isn't mentioned a single time in this issue.
I challenge you. I accept that bet.
Oh, because you've already read it?
No, I just think it's going to happen.
Oh, it's 100% not.
The other thing is that we're getting closer and closer to Inferno concluding this thing, and we're going to have a new state of Krakoa anyway. So I think that's what's going to happen. I bet. See you Sunday.
Our next X book is X-Force 24.
Yep.
Yet another artist who... Now, this artist, I don't know if you saw, he called me out on Twitter.
Did he?
Yeah, I did it on my personal account on accident.
Okay, I was like...
I didn't call him out. I just said, man, love the cover. Can't wait to see you back on Interiors. And he was like, oh, I've been really busy. And then he linked the Wolverine stuff that he's doing with Benjamin Percy.
Interesting.
That whole event, he's doing the whole event.
Interesting.
So that's why he has not been on the Interiors.
Well, what if Pepe isn't on these next two issues because he's doing something else? We don't know. You're just quick to judge.
I don't care.
Anyway, are we looking forward to this X-Force? Are we?
No, I'm not at all. This story's kind of fumbled and fallen for me as well. I don't know if you can tell, and I'll make it very clear. I'm really over mutant books right now.
No, yeah, let's get out of this. All right, our next issue is Avengers issue 49 from Jason Aaron. I am currently the one on this run. You are not. I've actually really dug this. I felt like we're Jason Aaron is back to form, and I've said that every week every month that this book has come out. And obviously we're pushing in the direction of She-Hulk probably coming off the team. And I think this is the event where that's going to happen. We'll see if it happens in this issue or if it's going to happen in the next one. But I think She-Hulk has seen her time come to an end on Avengers. It may not happen in this issue, but obviously we're getting a She-Hulk comic next year, so I think her time on the Avengers team is coming to an end. But we'll see. I've been enjoying it. It's been fun.
Womp.
Anyway.
After that, we have a book I am looking forward to. That is Iron Man 13. Beautiful Alex Ross cover.
It is. It's very nice, but I feel it feels very messy.
Oh, really? See,
I mean,
I
there's just
find it to be like a puzzle, and I just every time I look
Yeah.
at it, I see more and more details.
There's a lot to look at. That's all.
You and I are not on the same page this week, but
No, we are not.
we finally got Cafu back on the interiors as well. He was off for a few issues, even though the guy that was replacing him did a pretty good job.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited. You know, we're doing battle on Tatu. We are getting really close to, I think, the big climax of this run, which the next issue, we already know there's, an ad in the back and in other issues of like the big, giant cosmic Iron Man. So I'm wondering if issue 14 is going to be the official end of this giant, long, only 2-issue sidetracked arc of
Do you
Iron
think
Man.
this? Do you think that the arc after issue 14, like, do you think we're going to carry on, or is this the end
Of the actual run itself?
Yeah.
I think it's going to keep going.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. I'm enjoying it. So
I would be really disappointed if honestly, because like I'm not an Iron Man person at all. Didn't really enjoy the movies. Never been super huge on him as a character. Sidelines and stuff. I did not jump on this at first. You picked it up and you were like, "Oh no, that's a mistake. You need to pick it up." And so
Yep.
I didn't pick it up till issue 3.
yeah.
So I still don't even have issues 1 and 2. But
Right on.
anyway, yeah, it's a good one.
Yep. Speaking of Iron Man, we have Darkhold Iron Man issue number 1. This is essentially issue 2 within the Darkhold little mini event. But we're focusing on each character that read within the Darkhold from Alpha. I'm very certain this will hit honorable mentions unless it's just so good that I have to put it in the show. But the first issue, the Darkhold Alpha, I was so confused, and so I'm just not. I committed to the event. I'm going to do it, but the bar is extremely low right now for Darkhold the event.
Yeah, I didn't even get it. All right. Next issue is Eternals Forever.
Oh,
This is yet another one-shot Eternals, third week in a row now that we've had a one-shot Eternals that is not part of our Kieran Gillen, Assad Ribic run.
right.
But the other two Kieran Gillen did write. He did not write this one. This is Ralph Macchio. Not to be confused with the actor that plays Karate Kid. This is the
Wax
Marvel
on, wax off, bro.
Ralph Macchio. I was leery about this one, and then I heard some good reviews, and so I was on it. And then I looked in the interiors and was like, okay. And then I was off it. But then Ron said that it has a place with what's going on right now. So
Yeah, so I didn't pick it up. I may have to pick it up after you read it and tell me yes or no. I think the interiors for me were a turnoff, in my opinion. I was like, I don't know about this. This feels very like mid-90s comics. It just feels like everything is kind of I just don't like the way it's drawn. But if the story's there, you'll let me know, and then I'll have to pick it up before the show if that's the case.
Yep. So that's Eternals Forever.
Interesting. So next up we have Kang the Conqueror, issue number 3. This has been a fantastic little mini. Really fun to see what would be otherwise a somewhat overplayed storyline, right? Like, I think we kind of know where this is going. Kang is trying to conquer himself, and I think we all know where it's going, but who knows? That being said, it's been fantastic. Last we left off young Kang, he was teaming up with Apocalypse to fight himself. So, that sentence alone is amazing. And then again, covers. The Kang covers have been just fire.
Del Mundo covers.
Yeah, just so good. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But I've been impressed. Color me impressed with this series right now.
After that, we have the conclusion of our Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters event.
Couldn't end soon enough.
Couldn't end soon enough. My goodness, what a fall from grace.
Yeah.
At this point, I literally couldn't. I was picking up all the tie-ins, and I literally couldn't after our third stage. Or fourth, the ones between 4 and 5, I have not picked up any of them. So
Right.
That's why they haven't been on the show. I haven't even literally just been keeping them to myself. I just so.
I'm obviously I think we know. I would assume we know how this ends, which is Boba Fett is going to somehow get Han's body to Jabba. So how is he gonna get it? I don't know. Let's read this and find out.
I don't care. Obviously, this event was really supposed to be a way to introduce the Crimson Dawn into the grand scheme of the larger Star Wars books, of these Between the Empire and Return books,
Right.
which is great. I'm actually quite interested in that, and I think having Kira as a character is nice. But why did we need to do a whole event that we could have done in 2 issues over that? I don't know.
I feel like this is what we're going to say on Sunday. This event started off really well, and it puttered out so fast, and that's what we're going to say on Sunday. I guarantee it. I bet it'll make just honorable mentions. All right, our last Marvel comic for the night is Shang-Chi issue number 5. We have Shang-Chi and his family going up against Iron Man. Again, this has been a lot of fun. I wasn't expecting to enjoy this run as much as I have, or at least this first arc. And it's just been, he's basically been going against Avengers and other Marvel heroes ever so slightly. And so we'll just have to see where that ends up in here, how he'll take on Iron Man, how will he coax him to trusting him, and how I feel like I can't remember the name of the order of the family he's controlling. I guess it's the House of the Martial Art. I can't remember. Anyway, they're going to betray him. It's very obvious that he's about to get betrayed. Yeah. So we'll see. But again, this has been really fun, and it's actually made the main show multiple times. It hasn't really hit honorable mentions because it's just that good. So
yeah,
ready for it.
Nice.
All right, so after that, we're going to kick off our DC books, and we have a new DC book in the lineup, and it's only because of what the character is currently doing. So the new book is Wonder Woman 780. So Wonder Woman is back from her odyssey with the God Sphere or something. I don't know. She was basically like in Valhalla, and then she was with the Greek god. Yeah, she was all over the place. And so she's finally back. She's returned to the main reality, past the events of dark metal, death metal or whatever. And, I read that and I was like, you know what? I wanted to get in. When we first got into DC, I wanted to pick up a Wonder Woman book. But, she was doing this weird shenanigan shit, and I was like, I'm not into that. So I'll be interested to see, where she lands. Does she go back to the Justice League? Does she go back to having her own book? Or will she fly away and just say, you know what, I'm retiring? I don't know. So, I wanted Wonder Woman on the show. So I'm glad that we're kind of, at least in this issue, back into our main continuity.
After that, we have Titans United, number 2. Yeah. Honestly, this was just one of those things I think that we both picked up on a whim, and the first issue was good. I don't know anything about half of the Titans team, so that's kind of what is keeping me around. Besides the fact that it was a good story in the first issue, so
right.
This is this one has been just kind of a week by week basis. We'll just kind of see how it goes, but we do have an art change on the interior as well, so we'll see how that affects things. But
I think I said this when we first picked this up, but this book feels like a direct answer to the fact that Teen Titans Academy sucks so bad, and so it's just like we just need some classic Titan. We just need some classic Titan action. So, yeah, the first one was really good. I hope the new artist, doesn't hinder our enjoyability of this book, if that makes sense.
Yes, it certainly does.
All right, after that, we've got Justice League Last Ride by Chip Siddarski. I believe this is the penultimate
issue.
Is it penultimate? So it's 7 issues. This has been so much fun, and I feel like this is the letter that we need to submit to DC. That even though they know this because he's writing it for them, Chip Zdarsky needs to write Justice League. I'm sorry, he needs to take over.
I'd be
need
totally
him
down for that.
I need him to take over Justice League because Bendis' run fucking sucks. What we're getting into in that book is we found out in the last issue that Darkseid had clones of himself ready to go at the end of the last issue. So shit's about to get crazy. Yeah.
Last DC book of the night is Superman and the Authority.
Oh, yes.
Issue 4 of 4. This is the conclusion of this little Grant Morrison miniseries. This is directly tying into where we are going in Action Comics. So, Philip Kennedy Johnson tweeted out today. He was like this is not his book, but he was like, make sure you're reading Superman the Authority. If you want to understand completely what is going on in Action Comics, you're just going to be, these people are just going to be showing up. You're not going to understand. So,
Right.
I will be doing the research and for the two fat guys and filling the other fat guy in.
Yes, that sounded weird, but don't ever say that sentence again.
I will be filling him up.
Stop it.
He is filled to the top.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. Honestly, I read the first issue and was like, whoa, I'm fucking confused. And then I didn't read issues 2 or 3. So I'm going to be doing a full 4-issue reread. So I'm going to be able to give you a review of this miniseries, read as it should be from beginning to end without stop. And then if it still sucks, then oh well.
I'll copy your class notes.
Okay.
All right, our one lonely independent book for the week. It might not even make the freaking show, and that is Monster Kill Squad issue 2 from Bad Idea. Let's just say right now, I mean, the first issue was okay.
Tinker's 2.0.
The interiors were really good. I thought the artwork was really good, but the story for itself, it's lacking.
No.
That being said, one of the biggest positives about this book, the back cover.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. That
cover is just, the back cover is so good. It's literally a Bad Idea. If you can see right there.
These are guts. That's not pizza. James
I thought
are they filled with pizza?
It kind of looked like it looked like they were filled with pizza, but no, those are guts.
These are guts, not pizza.
So anyway, I'm sure, I don't know. It might make honorable mentions. It might not make the show at all. We'll have to wait and see. But I don't know. It's okay. It's just not. Yeah. I'm not excited about it, but we have it because we already bought it. That does it for our pool for the week of October 10th. We do have extras because I have an extra, and I believe you have an extra too. I think we both have the same extra, if I'm not mistaken. But I will talk about my first extra, and then I'll see if you can remember what the other extra you have that you got that you need to share. But my extra that you don't have is cover C of Devil Chicken issue 1, or Chicken Devil, I'm sorry. The cutout paper mask variant. Oh my god. I'm in love with this book. Don't Let Me Down issues 2 and 3. Ron got it in, and I was like, must have. Please give me. This thing is sick. I love it so much. I might actually get this thing graded. I might actually send this to CBCS and get it graded. Or maybe I'll send it to CGC. I don't know.
See you next year.
Yeah, see ya in 2022 if I do it. So anyway, that's my one extra, or one of my extras. Can you think of the extra that I'm talking about?
That we both have?
Yes.
This thing?
Well, yeah. Well, you gotta pull it out.
Hey, don't say
Hey. We've been just saying some naughty things today on the show. We both have Silver Surfer Legends retro figure. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm a little bummed though. So I ordered these. Well, I ordered these on Amazon in my card, and I'm not really one to be upset about these things, but it's like ripped on mine.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so I'm really fucking bummed about that. But it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm going to send it in for grading, but I love these little action figures. The only thing I'll say is they're fucking expensive. $10 for this? Dude.
Yeah.
That is our extras for the show this week. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit that bell, and catch us on Sunday. Oh, yeah, give us a like. And catch us on Sunday at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time here on YouTube. So we'll review all these books. Well, not all of them. Some of them might not even make the show. But just, join us Sunday. We want to see your smiling face watching us talk about comics. And obviously subscribe because we're in the middle of a Milestone Giveaway. And, we're giving away a big book at 1,000 if you watch the beginning of the show. But we're also giving away some other incentive milestones that we just reloaded. And that video is coming very soon. A reloaded Road to 1,000 subs where we're giving away something crazy basically every 150 from now on. From 650 onward, we're giving away books. So until next time, guys, read more comics. Talk to you later.